Did you guys miss me? I bet you did. I've been gone for almost over a week. But guys, today is, what is it? Thursday, September 23rd of 2026. That means we're just a few days away from this upcoming weekend's final order cutoff. And the last day to get these pre-orders in by is July 27th of 2026, which is this upcoming Monday, which is it insane that it's already the end of July? It's gonna be Christmas tomorrow. Literally, I'll be saying, oh my God, it's Christmas, it's already here, and I just thought it was July. It's crazy how fast the year goes by. And San Diego Comic-Con this weekend, so a lot of you guys are probably there partying it up, and maybe that's why there's not a lot of good speculation on this weekend's final order cutoff, because they were like, everyone's gonna be at San Diego, so we don't want to put in any sweet, juicy books that are not already there. That's probably why. Because this weekend's spec really is terrible. There's 2 books that have something in the guts and 1 cover, and that's it. And the rest are juicy new number 1, and there are a ton of amazing variant covers that we're going to cover in today's video. But guys, this is your final order cutoff highlights video, and like I said, I'm going to cover all the speculation both in the guts, on the cover, any new number 1s that I think you guys have to pick up because the story sounds so amazing. There are 5, that's right, 5 new number 1s that we can't miss in my opinion. And then we're going to wrap up this video with all the amazing cover lover picks. So let's not waste any more time, guys. Let's go ahead and dive into all the speculation both in the guts and on the cover. Alright guys, before we dive into the speculation, I do gotta remind you guys have to do your own research. But also, be checking Left Taros over on his Instagram channel. He does the best speculation in the game, in my opinion. And he's the last stop shop for myself before finalizing my final order cutoff order. And if you guys did not know, he's in the Discord. So if you guys want to join either my Discord, which he hangs out in, or his own Discord, links down in the description below. But guys, speculation in the guts, make sure you guys are doing your own research. I found 2 books with something in the guts, and they're both absolute books. First up, we got Absolute Green Arrow issue number 4 on this weekend's final order cutoff. I did see that they did extend this from a 6-issue miniseries to a 12-issue maxi series, which still sucks. I think this should be an ongoing book. But in issue number 4, we are going to get the first full appearance, not cameo, of the Absolute Solomon Grundy, and his first cameo was on the last page of issue number 3. I confirmed that with the Discord peeps because I don't have my copy of number 3 in hand just yet. I believe it's in the mail coming from Phoenix Rise Comics, which again is linked down in the description below, and that's a great place to order your final order cutoff books from. That's where I order mine from. But yeah, this is going to be the first full appearance in cover of Absolute Solomon Grundy. And the next book that has something in the guts is Absolute Flash, issue number 18. This is going to be the introduction of Hunter Zolomon in the Absolute universe. So that's pretty stinking cool. Not as cool as Solomon Grundy, because Absolute Green Arrow is such a banger of a book. But that's everything that I personally found for something in the guts. Now we move over to cover speculation. I only found 1 book that is truly, I think, worthy of possible cover speculation, and that is a facsimile book. I know. Avengers JLA issue number 4 with the facsimile edition, the cover E wraparound variant done by Gabriel Del Otto. Epic. Epic cover. Part of me wishes this was not a wraparound, but seeing Superman holding Thor in Captain America's shield done by Gabriel Del Otto is freaking epic. So definitely keep an eye on this one. There were some other covers that maybe, but after talking to some people in the Discord, everyone kind of shied me away from sharing those with you because there really wasn't enough buzz, but I do think there is enough buzz around this. All right, guys, that is everything for speculation. Already over. Now we're going to move over to the new number 1s that I am super excited about, and we always want to pre-order these because that way, I don't know, we just know that we're going to have them in hand. So let's go ahead and talk about those new number 1s. Alright guys, there are 5, technically kind of 6 books that, you know, I think you guys should be excited about. These are all new number 1s. 2 of them are one-shot. 3 of them are ongoing series, which I'm really excited for those ongoing series, but I do want to quickly talk about a book coming from Bad Idea that I think maybe you guys should know about. It's called Warbird. It's coming from Robert Venditti, Derek Kolstad, which is the creator of John Wick, which I don't like those movies, but you know, I know he's very popular. Then also, it's going to have art by Alex Maleev. It does sound kind of cool. I'm not really all that excited about it, but I know, I feel like I should be talking about it. So it's up on screen. It's right here. If you guys want to go check it out, go check it out. But I'm just going to move on because I'm not super excited about that, but I felt I had to talk about it for a second. But we are going to talk about Mask Origins issue number 1. Now, this is a one-shot, and it is a collection of stories from other books. But if you haven't heard anything about Mask or Venom, this is the place to start. So let's quickly read the synopsis for this. The arms race between Mask and Venom starts here. The biggest names in comics deliver the action-packed origin of Mask and Venom with this special double-sized issue collecting Matt Trakker and Miles Mayhem's earliest appearance from the pages of Transformers, G.I. Joe, and Energon Universe Special 2025, which is pretty stinking cool. There are some amazing covers for this. I really like the cover E, which is the Ben Oliver headshot variant. So cool, featuring Matt Trakker. And this is going to feature stories from Robert Kirkman, Joshua Williamson. Going to have art by Dan Moore, Andrew Molina. So much good going into this, but this is just a one-shot collecting other stories that were already told that I probably already read, but I'm going to pick up that cover E anyways. And I just think you guys should know about this because it's Energon Universe. Everything from there is just so good right now. The other one is another Energon book. This is ROM Special issue number 1. Now, this is a reprint of the book that was in those blind bags. Now, I didn't get any of those blind bags, so I did not get this book. So this is going to be my opportunity to pick this book up. This is coming from the creative team of Robert Kirkman as writer and Lorenzo De Felici as the artist. Let's quickly read the synopsis for this. The Energon Universe debut that broke the internet. The superstar dream team of Robert Kirkman and Lorenzo De Felici reunites for the first appearance of the character that fans have demanded since the launch of the Energon Universe. Enter ROM. This full-length debut reprint featuring all new covers leads directly into the can't-miss upcoming issues of Void Rivals. Pretty stinking cool. I like the cover A the most. Personally, the cover B is pretty good too by Christian Moore, but we're going to go ahead and move over to the next book. Now, this next book is interesting. I don't know how to truly think about it, but there's some banger covers, and I honestly think I should give this book a chance. This is Archie. That's right, Archie issue number 1. This is going to be printed on Oni Press, which is kind of interesting. There is a 1/100 by Muhammad Asrar, which is so good, but let's go ahead and read the synopsis for this. Being young never gets old. The milestone comics publishing event of the year starts here as Oni Press and Archie Comics proudly presents a groundbreaking new ongoing series for the most joyous comic book icon of all. For his entire life, 17-year-old Archie Andrews has had it all. Adoring friends, football glory, and a natural charm that always seems to make him the center of attention. Now, through his eyes, experience the warmth and wonder of Riverdale as its near infinite roster of residents, the popular kids, the endearing oddballs, and everyone in between as Archie embarks on a whirlwind all-star adventure through his town's past, present, and future, beginning with a local film festival that's about to turn everything upside down. And at the center of it all lies an enigmatic paradox that only Archie's pal Jughead Jones can possibly unravel. Plus, puzzles, pinups, bountiful bonus stories, and a veritable sweet shop of surprises that all link to the same inexorable mystery. Finally, your antidote for postmodern malaise has arrived. Welcome to the all-new Archie issue number 1. Now, the cover A is so good, which is by Stuart Inman. But like I said, their 1/100 is my favorite. It's by Muhammad Asrar, which is so good. But the artist of Fabio Moon is also fantastic. I'll put some of his art up on screen right now. I'm just kind of excited for this. I kind of just want this type of story. I really enjoyed FML, which kind of sounds like it could kind of be a little bit like this, kind of slice of life type story. And I think I'm really going to enjoy it. So I'm going to give this book a shot. I'm also just going to pick it up for the cover A and try to snag that 1/100, but for a decent price, because it's Muhammad Asrar. I don't know. But Archie number 1. Now we're moving over to the book that I'm so excited about. This is like one of those books that I'm just, once I heard about it, I was just like, I gotta have this. This is coming from Sean Murphy. He's doing the art. He's doing the writing. It's called The Last Driver, issue number 1. I heard about this on his Instagram, and ever since then, I'm just was like, oh, I cannot wait to get my hands on this. And I know he's working on Batman the White Knight, the next volume with Superman, which is going to be so cool. But let's talk about The Last Driver, issue number 1. America, in the not too distant future, no one knows how to drive except him. As technology in America advanced, cities began creating the grid, a robotic transportation system that not only made cars obsolete, it made them illegal. But an outlaw named Clutch has no choice but to get behind the wheel one more time. What starts out as a race to save his granddaughter's life quickly turns into a rebellion against technology, fascism, and the future of a divided America. Superstar artist and longtime gearhead Sean Gordon Murphy writes and draws this highly anticipated ongoing, which is crazy, ongoing series. So this is not a 6-issue mini, a 12-issue maxi series. This is a new ongoing series, which is, how is he going to do White Knight in this at the same time? I don't know, but I'm really excited about this. This sounds so cool. There are some decent covers. I really like the cover A, the cover B, the 1-25 cover D, and the 1-100 cover F. All those are fantastic. Cannot wait to get my hands on this. Next up, the final book that we're going to talk about is Bug Wars. That's right, Bug Wars is back in a new volume called The Coming of the War Doom, issue number 1. Now, this has the same exact creative team of Jason Aaron and Muhammad Asrar. Jason Aaron doing the writing, Muhammad doing the art, and let's read the synopsis. The backyard battlefield heats up, and it's even more brutal and bloodier than before. Superstar creators Jason Aaron and Muhammad Asrar return to the savage suburban epic that feeds Honey, I Shrunk the Kids through a war grinder that marinates in a Conan-flavored myth and mayhem. 6 months after the yard ran red with insect blood, uneasy peace is shattered as ancient enemies rise from the woods. Corporate extermination forces close in, and Slade Slaymaker is dragged back into the brutal world where roach knights ride, squirrel armies gather, and survival means choosing your side in a war no humans was meant to fight. Welcome back to Bug Wars, the coming of the War Doom. Yeah, I loved the first series of this. It was so good. My nose can't stop itching, or won't stop itching, but yeah. This series is just a ton of fun. Some more covers have just been released, because yesterday when I was putting together this script, there was only the cover A and the 1-25, but the cover B done by Nicoletta Balderi is fantastic. There is also a cover C by Juan Vieira, which I don't really care for. There is going to be a not safe for work cover coming from Babs Tarr, which could be really interesting, and the 1-25 by Christian Ward is pretty good. But overall, guys, I love the first run of this book, and I cannot wait to read this second series. But guys, that's all the new number 1s. That's almost the biggest part of today's video, is talking about the excitement behind these new number 1s. Last Driver, Bug Wars, Archie, Rom, Mask, and also Warbird, which could be good. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to pre-order that myself, but you guys should know about it. Bad Idea does really cool stuff. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and finish this video up. We're covering all the amazing variants that I found on this weekend's final order cutoff, so that way we can save that 20 to 35% of the cover price of these awesome open order books, because I'm sure I'm going to talk about some ratio books. You don't save money on those, but you do save money on all the open order. All right, guys, let's go ahead and check out these cover lever picks. All right, guys, there are a lot, so I'm going to try to move through these pretty quickly so this video is not like 40 minutes long. We're going to kick this off with my DC cover lever picks, and the first one might be my favorite cover of the week. This is Absolute Green Arrow, issue number 4, with the cover D, done by Gerard Perel, featuring the Black Canary in the Absolute universe. Absolute freaking banger of a cover. I also like the cover E, which is the 1-25 ratio variant, done by Tirso Kans. Both of those are must pickups in my opinion. Next up, Nightwing, issue number 141, the cover B variant, done by a name I have not seen before, Tim Bradstreet. Really cool variant. I love the detail and just the pose. Everything about this is really great. Next up, Batman Superman World's Finest, issue number 54. This is going to be a baseball game played in hell. It's just so cool. I like the cover A, done by Dan Moore, which features Superman, Batman, and Etrigan, which is really cool, but I really like the cover C variant done by Adrian Gutierrez, which is just so fantastic. And being such a big baseball fan, this is incredible. My Red Sox just won 15 in a row. They did lose last night, which would have been game 16, but that's okay. The team is back above 500. I'm so excited. There's also going to be a Bill Sienkiewicz cover D Dark Knight Returns variant, which is there for the 40th anniversary of Dark Knight Returns. That has not been released just yet for my eyes, but maybe by the time I finish editing it, you guys will see it. But it's Bill Sienkiewicz, could be really cool. After that, New Titans issue number 38 with the cover B in the cover D foil Virgin variant done by D.K. Ruan is absolutely gorgeous. I also like Wonder Woman issue number 36, the cover B done by David Nakayama, really good. I really like this cover. That's awesome. Next up, Batwoman issue number 60, cover B variant done by Stepan Sejic is really cool. The detail this guy puts into his work is so good. And this is Batgirl's sister, which is creepy but awesome. Next up, the cover D variant for Batwoman issue number 6 done by Jorge Fornes is absolutely gorgeous. The red is supposed to be her hair, Kate Kane's hair, but you see the city in it. So cool. His designs are so amazing. Next up, Deathstroke with the Terminator issue number 60, cover B variant done by Dan Panozin is amazing. But there's also the cover C variant done by D.K. Ruan, and I love that guy's art, and this is so good. Next up, Catwoman issue number 90, the cover C variant done by Ji Hung Lee is gorgeous, and I also like the cover E, which is a Dark Knight Returns 40th anniversary variant done by Joelle Jones, and I love Joelle Jones, and this cover is so good. I just wish Catwoman was in there. I wish each anniversary variant, if you put it on a Catwoman, it should have Catwoman in there. But was Catwoman in Dark Knight Return? I can't remember, but this is a great cover. Moving over to Marvel, first up, X-Men issue number 36, the Rod Reese variant featuring Magic is gorgeous. Next up, Wolverine issue number 26, the Alessandro Capuccio variant is so cool, but it looks like kind of like a video game variant, which is really cool. I also like the Nogi Sun variant, which is also fantastic. You guys know I love that person's art. After that, Gambit Wanted issue number 2, the Gambit variant and the 1 in 50 Virgin Ratio variant done by Godtail, so good. After that, Sorcerer Supreme issue number 9, the David Mack variant. This is really good. The stained glass he's used a lot lately, and this is just really, really good. After that, X-Men Outback issue number 3, the cover A done by Russell Dollarman. It's really good. But also there's the 1 in 25 ratio variant done by Ichikure, which is also way better than their normal work, in my opinion. I'm not a huge fan of this artist, but this one was really good. Psylocke in her old costume, super cool. Next up, there are 2 covers for Tomb of Apocalypse issue number 1. I'm not excited for this book at all, but this Fabrizio de Tomaseo variant is absolutely gorgeous. Jubilee looks amazing. There's also a Pablos Villalobos variant, both a trade dress and a 1/100 Virgin Ratio variant, which is incredible, featuring our boy Apocalypse. And then we're going to finish this up with 3 reprints. One for Daredevil issue number 1. This is the 5th print Marvel television variant, which is not as cool as I thought it was going to be. I put these on there before I had the artwork, but then I got the artwork right before recording the video. And I read the original movie variants were definitely way better. But there's also a 4th print for issue number 2 and a 3rd print for issue number 3. They're decent. And I guarantee you I will pre-order these because I'm a sucker. But let's go ahead and move over to the indie variants. First up is a book that could maybe have a little spec to it. If Destruction Be Our Lot, issue number 4 with the cover C variant, which is a 1 in 10 ratio variant done by Martin Simmons. This is like a Department of Truth homage. Could be, maybe, speculation, because it's homaging that book. I don't know. Probably not, but keep an eye on it. After that, The Scorch, issue number 53. It's been on final order cut off like 3 weeks in a row, but the cover A and the cover B version done by Don Aguilio is gorgeous. Another book that's been on the list multiple times and keeps getting pushed back for some reason, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, issue number 1, the cover D, the cover N 1 in 10 foil, and the cover Q 1 in 25 Virgin Ratio variant done by Juliet Nika. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. After that, The Last Driver, issue number 1, the cover F, the 1 in 100 black and white ratio variant done by Sean Murphy. So good. Archie, issue number 1, the cover K, the 1 in 100 ratio variant done by Mumad Esrar is really good. I also like the cover M, which is done by Travis Charest, which is also, I think, really, really good. And guys, that's everything. Those are all the covers that I thought were absolutely amazing on this weekend's final order cutoff. So that means it's time to wrap this video up. All right, guys, we are at the end of today's video, and if you've been watching from the beginning, you probably noticed my sweet new merch from the Poor People's Pub from my trip to New Hampshire. This is restaurant that I worked at. This is a restaurant. This was my very first job, a real job. I did mowing lawns and picking blueberries and strawberries and all that stuff. But this was my first paycheck type job that I went to for 2 years. But it's pretty cool, sweet merch. Got a sweet design on the back. Hopefully you guys can see that. But I love the Poor Beals Pub, and it did not let down. I was so excited to get there, eat the food, drink some beers. It was just the energy in that place is just so good. Small town, rural New Hampshire, so good. The trip was amazing, by the way. If you guys get a chance to go up and do a lazy river tubing trip on the Saco River in New Hampshire, incredible. It was 7.5 hours on the river, just floating. I have scars all over my legs, or should I say, not scars, cuts, because you have to jump out of the tube and redirect your tube every once in a while, because we had them all tied together, because it was 7 adults, and then we had 6 children all floating down in the river. So much fun. Highly suggest you guys do that. You can do some hiking and all kinds of stuff in New Hampshire. Great place to visit. Now, if you guys have been watching from the beginning of today's video all the way to this point in the video right here, I'm just going to say, you guys are legends. Thank you guys so much for being great supporters of the channel. Now, if you guys look down and you're not subscribing, you enjoy comic book content, I'm just going to say, what are you doing? Get yourself subscribed, hit that bell for notifications, and smash that like button. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this week. Only one video, but we'll be back next week, and hopefully the next bunch of weeks with just 2 videos every single week. So yeah, have yourself a great weekend, a great final order cutoff, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.